Good morning. This is All India Radio, Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yandan. COVID-19 vaccination of children in the age group of 12 to 14 years starts from today. Only Corpavax vaccine will be used for the beneficiaries of age group 12 to 13 and 13 to 14 years. Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan has written a letter to the Chief Secretaries and Administrators of all states and Union territories. He said precaution dose can now be provided to 60 plus and above. Prioritization and sequencing of this dose will be based on completion of 9 months from the date of the second dose. Vaccination of precaution dose should be with the same vaccine with which primary vaccination was done. In Nagaland, a vaccination drive begins in Kohima and Dimapur districts at government COVID centers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday interacted with stakeholders involved in Operation Ganga. Operation Ganga successfully evacuated about 23,000 Indian citizens as well as 147 foreign nationals belonging to 18 countries from Ukraine. During the interaction, representatives of the Indian community and private sector in Ukraine, Poland, Slovakia, Romania and Hungary narrated their experiences of being part of Operation Ganga. Speaking about the efforts made by government to ensure the safety of Indian nationals during the crisis, Prime Minister recalled his personal interactions with leaders of Ukraine and its neighboring countries. Modi expressed gratitude for the support received from all the foreign governments. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said that armed forces will see a larger participation of women in the coming years due to the recent steps taken by the government. He was speaking at an event organized by FICCI Ladies Organization in New Delhi yesterday. The minister said that about 2 lakh women took the entrance exam last year with great enthusiasm. The percentage of women in the Indian Army will increase significantly in the coming years. The minister said that women have a big role to play in placing India among the world's top 3 economies. Singh said that the government has created an enabling ecosystem to allow women to forge a new India. Naga Students Federation NSF has urged the state government to fill the vacant post of NPESC at the earliest by following due procedures. NSF lamented that functioning of NPESC has been paralyzed due to the non-appointment of a new chairman and other members of the commission. The Federation also appealed the government to take steps to ensure that all the pending results of various competitive exams that were held by the Commission are declared without further delay. NSF affirmed to remain watchful and mindful of the actions being initiated by the government pertaining to the appeals made. It further cautioned that attempt to undermine the interest of the students and the youth community would be met with befitting response from their end. India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage crossed 180 crores and 58 lakh mark. The Health Ministry said more than 16 lakh 54,000 vaccine doses were administered yesterday. It said 2 crore 14 lakh precaution doses have been administered to the identified categories of beneficiaries like healthcare workers, frontline workers, and people over 60 years age. Tenizu Wrestling Institute under Khelo India was inaugurated by Secretary Youth Resources and Sports Bezope Kenye at Multipurpose Hall, Tenizumi Village, under Pek District yesterday. Kenye expressed hope that the introduction of the new Wrestling Institute would encourage to ignite the spirit of wrestling to the other districts as well. He further encouraged more people to take up sports not just as a hobby but even as a career if one is willing to sacrifice and struggle for their dream. Director Youth Resources and Sports Akamla Juba in her speech said 19 Khelo India centers has been taken up in the state, paving way for players from the state to the national level. On the occasion, Coach Venuzo Dimuti Dauho, Tenizo Wrestling Institute, shared his experiences. As we end the bulletin, we appeal our listeners to stay safe from COVID-19 by following these 4 simple steps. Get fully vaccinated, wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. Have a good day.